Okay, so in this lesson we're going to go ahead and finish up our windshield here by making the metal pieces and the rubber grommet so that the car basically doesn't leak, and so that it has a little bit more detail. And as you can see, I've brought back the backup portion of that model, and we're basically gonna duplicate faces off there so that you can. I was just using the backup model there so you can basically see where where we're all lined up and where, like, the faces that we're actually gonna duplicate here. So I really don't want to duplicate off the original model or off the model that we're using. We're gonna basically duplicate them off of the backup, and so it's going to be easier that way to basically get it to fit properly. So we'll just go ahead and select faces that we need here, and I just definitely have to do a little bit of edge development and edge tweaking and geometry tweaking to get everything to basically fit right. Make sure I have all the right edges selected there. I'm going to go ahead and merge the parts down the middle again here. We're basically going to do the same sort of process that we've been using, where we basically just inset faces, and this way I can control the inset again, where it's going to be a fairly small inset, and so that metal and rubber grommet of the window isn't excessively large. And we'll just go ahead and basically move it into place there. And we're just gonna place it so that it fits the window shape, or the windshield shape. And delete one side of it so I can just simply adjust it on the one side, and then we'll just go ahead and mirror it over. And it's just basically trying to get everything to sort of fit properly, and it just takes a little bit of time. And if you take and look at your car outside, or take a look at any car, the actual metal part of the window isn't on the outside of it. It's basically on the inside of it, so that the car's windshield doesn't leak. And so we're sort of going to use the same process here. And it's important because whenever we go to render it, all that detail is actually going to show up, and that's what you want. And that's where cars take a lot of effort, because if you don't have a somewhat highly detailed car, it's just not going to look proper. So you have to sort of get all that detail in the car in a way that it's an easy way to do it, and it's not gonna take you 10 years to model a car. And as you can see, I modeled the rubber part there, and I'm gonna go ahead and place the windshield back here and take a look, and that's looking it's looking pretty good. And just have to adjust it a little bit more. And just have to push it back a little bit. and just add some edge loops so it retains its shape. And the good thing with modeling one car, if you model one car, you can basically, you know, get 2 or 3 cars out of it, whether it be, you know, the original car. You can then turn it into a police car, a taxi, and pretty much whatever else that you want. So if you do one car that's, you know, extremely highly detailed, or, you know, decently highly detailed, then you can basically, you know, just continue to reuse the car, and you know, basically cut it apart for pieces too. So there you go. I mean, our car is really starting to come along fairly well, and you know, it's looking pretty good.